Good. Oh, the YouTube stream.
Are live.
Okay, the YouTube
Hello,
stream
hello,
starting.
hello.
It was taking
Everything's
a
going good. Oh, the YouTube
while
stream.
to
Okay, the
boot
YouTube stream
up
starting.
there
It
for
was
a
it was
second.
taking
A while to
Okay,
Oh, I
boot
guess
up there
there's
for
a
second.
drop thing. Hang on. Get rewards by purchasing or gifting
Oh, I guess
subscriptions.
there's drop
A category.
thing.
Don't feel the need to do that. I don't know what the prizes are. I doubt that they are worth it. Don't do that.
Don't feel the need to do that.
Um,
I don't know
okay,
what
here,
the
let's go
prizes
ahead
are. I doubt that they are
and hang
worth
on,
it.
hang on.
Don't do
I have
that.
so many things open right
Okay,
now. Let
let's
me go
go
ahead
ahead
and
hang on.
make sure
I have
everything's
so
running good.
many
Oh, God. Oh, no. They think the YouTube, I mean, not the YouTube, I think the Twitch chat was playing that entire time. Oh, God. I had that open in the background, but I couldn't hear it because I have my headphones plugged into my monitor so I can hear the game audio. Disgusting. Anyways, let's go over here. Let's go over here. Let me grab this. There we go. Do. But how is it going, everyone? Everyone here in the present, everyone here in the future. I hope everyone's been having a great day. Hang on. Some things are going poorly on this end. It's fine. There we go. Yep. There we go. Perfect. Let's go ahead and make it. Let me grab the YouTube chat. Oh, one of my key lights just died. Hang on. Wonk. There we go. Everything is up. Everything is live. There we go. We are all good. Hello, the Riddler. How is it going on this fine evening? I do apologize for being here a little bit later than normal. I know that I'm almost always late. I do try my best to be here on time, but my work didn't end until a few minutes ago, so that's when I was able to arrive, essentially. So that's when I'm here now. But things have been going well for me. Just a lot of life stuff. Always busy. Never am not. Um, I finished another script yesterday. Literally last night. Basically, every moment of free time I have is spent either working on my D&D campaign. Because again, as things are getting up, like I know I've talked about it a few times, but things are really gearing up for the end in my D&D campaign, which I'm very excited for. And it does take a little while to get there just because like scheduling conflicts happen, so we don't play D&D every week, and we also switch off between my campaign and someone else's campaign each and every week. But things are finally done. They finally got out of the final dungeon, which I was so thankful for. I thought they were going to die. Generally, I don't. I'm sure that this is something like that every DM can relate to, but sometimes your party is like the most well-oiled. Also, I need to get some music playing. Oh my, it's been so long since we've not just like jumped straight into the game. I really, really like. I forget how we do this. How do we do this just chatting moment? Hang on. Should I? Let's change category really quick. Just chatting. Never use this thing anymore. Done. Bada bing, bada boom. Hello. But yeah, let me follow up some music. Let's do the normal stuff. Let's just do some good old please be happy. But again, I think this is something that like every DM can relate to on. Oh, that's really loud. Every on a certain level of like your party being like a well-oiled machine or the most incompetent bunch of people you've ever met, and there's like so little in between on that. Because like 99% of fights they get into, it's like they'll sit down, they'll plan, they'll make and execute it like properly, like incredibly, and like just completely win the fight, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Or they'll just go in, throw stuff against the wall, not really pay attention to anything that's happening, and just get body bagged. And that was happening in this fight until one of the players decided to sacrifice their character to save the day because they were losing that bad. And they also talked to me about it before of like, hey, like if this happens, we have like this like story stuff figured out, yada yada. Like we have plans for like if this character had to sacrifice themselves, and then the occasion just naturally arose because they were not going to win this fight, and I literally just had to be like, hey guys, oh, this music's good. What's its name? This is the OST from Please Be Happy. This song is specifically called Someone Someday, which is actually sang by the VA of Please Be Happy's main character, Miho. So absolutely check it out if you haven't, because like this is like the soundtrack that we use like 9 times out of 10 when we're doing like the just chatting bits. Is the Please Be Happy stuff. But welcome in, Andrew. Andrew Riddler, what have you guys been up to this week? Hopefully some good things. Magic 8 Ball is dark high again. Says that the answer to that isn't pretty. Hydrate. Okay. Thank you for the hydration. I also went for a run midway through today, and then I realized how much work I had left, and have forgotten to hydrate since then. Not doing a good job on it. Bloons TS. Oh, TD Gaming. Nice. I never played. Is Balloon Tower Defense 6? Is that that's the big one that everybody plays? I played a bunch of Balloon Tower Defense years and years ago on the phone. I don't know if it's the same version though. Life's been treating me well. That's good. That's good. You do anything fun recently? Because that's why I'm now doing a lot of prep work to get ready for essentially the final fight, which is going to be this big war. All the players are being given troops that they're going to be in charge of, be able to control and all that kind of stuff, alongside getting the entire enemy army fully prepped and ready to go. The other stuff I've been doing is last night, I just finished a script because again, every waking moment I have is either spent at my job or working on videos or the D&D campaign, and the script ended up being 34 pages long for this one video, and I feel really proud of it. Obviously, I got to the end of it, I was oh, it's done. I'm not looking forward to editing all this though, because 34 pages of script is an insane amount, and I still have 2 more videos to write the scripts for before I'm ready to start getting into the recording and the editing and yada yada, all that good stuff. But we are nearing. Every single day we get closer to actually having this stuff done. Yay, 34 pages. Yeah, honestly, yay, 35 pages. I wrote 15 of them yesterday. It was a lot. I literally sat down. I was all right, I'm gonna get through this chunk, and then maybe after I'm done with this chunk, I'll relax, or I'll go hang out with my family, or watch a TV show or something. And then I got 10 pages into writing, and I was I could just finish this and write the last 5 pages. I could just do that. So then I did that. It's fine. It's fine. It's been fun though. Granted, I am kind of thinking to myself I need to learn how to manage time in life better, of not always working on things, because as much as I do love working on things, I do feel I'm missing out on other aspects of life in that way. I think I just generally have too many things that I'm juggling, so I need to figure out how to balance that better. But I'll figure it out. Nope. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, the Riddler. I'm so sorry. I hope that things some fun things start popping up for you. So what are you going to do for Thanksgiving? For Thanksgiving, every single Thanksgiving, me and my mom run a half marathon together. We've done that every Thanksgiving. I was literally looking through a bunch of boxes today because I finished repainting and redoing my room, so now I'm kind of unpacking all the boxes that I packed up and getting all that stuff back out. And I actually found a bunch of medals that I had won, and I think I've ran 6 half marathons, all specifically Thanksgiving related ones. But now this year, my family, the rest of my family isn't running the half marathon. The rest of my family has been getting into better shape though this year, and wanting to run races, but they're running a 5K while me and my mom run the half marathon, and I'm just so excited for that. I think it's gonna be so fun because we are, even if we're not gonna be together, it's still a thing that we're all doing together. We're all working hard at something, that kind of thing. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. The only time me and my mom didn't do it over the past again 8-ish years it's been since this tradition started is last Thanksgiving, but that's because I was still injured and hurt and couldn't do anything. And then I think 3 Thanksgivings ago, 3 Thanksgivings ago, because a lot of stuff happened with my dog's health and everything right before Thanksgiving, so no one was really in the mental state or had the energy to run a half marathon, so we just kind of skipped it that year. So but yeah, no, it's been a lot of hard work over the past little while, because I've also just been getting ready for that half marathon. Last week I ran 10 miles as sort of my last big run day before it. So now this week I'm still working out. I'm just taking it a lot lighter, and then next week I'm taking completely off from working out just to be fully rested and ready to go for the race. Did you know there are more statues of Benjamin Franklin in France than in the US? Why is that? Why they build more of him than we did? He's our guy. He's our boy. I took a break from Dark Souls 3 for 2 weeks and came back. I'm so bad because it took all 3 Estus for Ludix. So I've only played the first little bit of Dark Souls 3, and at the time I really didn't like it, so I didn't ever come back to it. But I'm currently playing through Elden Ring, like recording episodes of that for like my Let's Play channel, and I'm also playing a lot. We just started last week playing Bloodborne, because Andrew, is actually the stream that you commented on, being like, hey, good luck with the puzzles next time, and it's like, we're actually not doing any puzzles, because that stream was actually Bloodborne. I just didn't have a Bloodborne thumbnail made at the time, because like literally what happened was I booted up the Secrets of the Mimic. I beat that section, I got done with the puzzle, I got through it, and I played for like 10 more minutes after that, and I was just like, I got so bored. I was like, I had no motivation to play it outside of the fact that I spent money on it. So I had zero motivation to play it, zero want to play it, so I just kinda turned off the game, and then in turning off the game is so poorly optimized that turning off the game ended my stream. It crashed it. It crashed OBS, which is something that nothing else has ever done before. I've never turned another application off and have it crash OBS and my stream before. So I had to boot everything back up. It was a very last second thing, because again, my mind is like, I hate wasting money. So like since I bought the game, I was like, I just gotta finish it, and the game is not long at all. We're like halfway through. I'll do this one last stream on it, call it there. And then I got so bored, I was like, I realized I hadn't said anything for even like a few minutes, which is like which is pretty uncommon for me. I think I have a tendency of maybe talking a little too much. So then it got to the point of like I hadn't said anything because my brain it was disassociating to protect itself from the boredom and lack of anything interesting happening in the game. That I was like, okay, I need to turn this off for mine and everyone who watches sake. So I was like, yeah, let's switch to something else. And I was like, I could switch to Pokemon, but I'm not really in the mood to do another Pokemon stream. And I was like, I've been in the mood to play Bloodborne, because again, I'm playing a lot of Elden Ring, got to the DLC, beating a bunch of bosses there. I was like, I'm kind of in a FromSoft mood, and I have Bloodborne, and I hadn't played it since the game came out, and even then I only played a little bit of it when it came out. So like literally on that stream, when I booted up to play Bloodborne, we're still downloading and like copying over all the things for Bloodborne onto the PlayStation, and then we did that, so it was a good time. It was a great time. Well, I guess something interesting that's happened recently is learning that I'm not actually straight. Bisexual, if you're wondering. Well, congratulations. I was gonna ask if you are okay, like, comfortable, like, sharing any of that information of, like, how you discovered that, but obviously if you're not, then that's fine. But I'm just curious to learn more about how that happened, because that sounds awesome. So thank you for being willing to share that with us. Ludix is the first one. Don't worry for spoilers. Oh, it's like the night guy that turns into the goopy monster. So that's totally fair. Lol, pizza, yippee. Game so goofy. It said bye. Yeah, exactly. It's so poorly optimized in every single way. The Secret of the Mimic. I'll tell you a secret. The game sucks. Thank you for agreeing with me, The Riddler. I appreciate that so freaking much. Because every single, like, I looked up a bunch of reviews of the game after I decided I'm not playing it anymore, and just be like, what is everyone talking about? Because, like, I've looked up reviews for it before, like, actually, like, buying the game and everything, and every single thing was like, the best FNAF game ever. FNAF's back, baby. The redeemed of, like Steel Bull's redeemed. And I was like, what are people talking about? And it just felt like a lot of people talking about, like, the ideas that are presented are, like, what's driving it, and, like people like the story and the lore. And I'm like, but guys, there's, like, a game, and, like, everyone's like, oh, it's, like, the scariest thing ever made. And I'm like, I don't even understand how people could be scared of this unless they're small, tiny children. Like, I don't get it. Like, I genuinely think that as a video game, Security Breach is better. It's not as, like, it's less scary than Secrets of the Mimic, but I think it is a better game. Like, there are ideas that are being executed upon. Even if it's poorly, there are ideas, like, present. It doesn't feel like the game's determined to waste your time. There's, like, mechanics and stuff, which is, like, I know, Mr. High Bar over here. I want mechanics in my video game. And, like, walking simulators work, but to be a walking simulator, you need a good story, good atmosphere. Or, like, if it's a horror one, you need to actually be scary. Like, it's... genuinely, I like got done with that game. I was like, how do people like this? I don't get it. I heard Bloodborne is pretty good. Is it? I think it's really good. I used to be on the train of like people who complain about like needing to be like raising the frames to like 60 FPS. I'm like, oh, those are just babies. Like, it doesn't need, like 30 FPS is totally fine. But then I realized the issue while playing it is that 30 FPS is its max. It does not hold that at all times. So it's a little hiccupy there, but everything else about it is good. I do think that has some of the trappings that I think make FromSoft bosses not great. Specifically that being that the camera can't handle anything big at all. It's like a lot of the attacks that are coming at me from the boss itself were like, I can barely tell what's happening. And that's a big thing, like especially with like Elden Ring. Like I've come to realize that like I don't think most of the bosses in Elden Ring are like well-designed bosses, like period. Like it's a weird scale. They have some of the best boss fights ever made in Elden Ring, and then the other like 70% of them are like the most unfun garbage ever. And it's not a skill issue. I beat most of them on my second or third try. I just don't think that the game itself is well designed around the bosses, so the bosses kind of run counterintuitive to like the actual technical aspects of the game. Because again, the camera's so close to you that if the boss is big or reels up in any way, the camera just kind of gets pulled into the ground, and it just everything that the enemy's doing gets obscured by your body. So it kind of feels like you're being punished unfairly. Or like the screen just gets filled with particle effects. Like fighting the dancing lion, I was like, it was literally just me memorizing timing because all my screen was filled with was lightning and fur textures. And it's like, I can't tell what's happening here. I don't feel like I'm fighting an enemy. I feel like I'm fighting the game right now. Whereas I think a lot of the actual like normal basic enemies are better designed because they're based around how the game itself functions. Like there's like these Black Knight guys with a big old hammer and shield in the DLC. And they are so much fun to fight because like they're slower, they're more like methodical. They aren't dragging the camera and having like twirl around 1,000 degrees because the camera can't keep up with what the enemy's doing. Like I think that's one of the reasons why Dark Souls and Bloodborne probably work a bit better is because like the enemies are a lot slower, which is kind of what these games are kind of built around, you know? Like, even with how fast Bloodborne is, like, the enemies aren't, like, jumping over you, spinning the camera around all over the place, or, like, filling the screen with particle effects. Like, I think that they're a lot better designed in that way. And again, especially with the basic enemies, I'm like, it kind of just feels refreshing to just have, like, an enemy, like, reel back to hit you and just follow through instead of reeling back to hit you, holding, and then hitting you, and it's like no one fights like that. And like Bloodborne enemies act like natural creatures would, so like it helps with my immersion a lot. No. Okay, that is totally fair. I respect your privacy. Not gonna lie. Why? But I want to play FNAF World while watching this. That's fine. I've heard that after all the patches and updates, it's become like, a significantly like better like experience. I've heard it's like a decent game now. I have a son in FNAF World craving. To be fair, it is in leagues better. It is the leagues better than Security Breach, which was a previous installment. So it's probably gaslight people to think it was a good game. And I think, so like the Riddler, I understand like why people would think it's better than Security Breach. For me, I don't think it was, just because like with it being a walking simulator, there's just like genuinely nothing to Secrets of the Mimic. Whereas even though I didn't like the gameplay of Security Breach, I could at least say that there is something to do in the game, you know? But I do understand where you're coming from of, like, why people would like it more than Security Breach. Funny story about an obby, if you know Desert Bus, you know how long it is. And there was an obby that set your speed to 0.1 and was just a walking sim. I beat it after 2 hours and 10 minutes of walking. What the freak is Desert Bus? I have no idea what that is. RIP 70%. Yeah, it's weird, lol. Yeah, exactly. Again, again, the bosses that are good in Elden Ring are, like, amazing. Like, and again, just to prove that it's not, like, a difficulty thing. Like, for me, I fought Margit, like, very first thing I did in this run of Elden Ring, which is basically, technically my first run ever. And I spent like 3 hours just grinding out attempts against him without refusing to leave and level up because I'm like, no, I can see the pattern. There's like clear timing. He telegraphs everything well. There's no kind of like BS or trickery to it. So he took me like 3 hours to beat. And then the next like 15 bosses all took me like 15 to 20 minutes to beat total. So like all the bosses I don't like took me drastically less time than beating Margit, yet I think he is the better fight. Like, Margit and Morgott, I think, are the two best fights in the game, and it's not even, I don't even think that it's close. And yeah, like, well, Morgott, Morgott was too easy. I'm like, you could have given him like 5,000 more HP, and then I would have been satisfied. Like, genuinely, I walked away from the Morgott fight being like, I wish I lost. I wish I lost that attempt so I could fight him again. But yeah. So that's just kind of my view on Elden Ring. I don't think that the bosses are that great outside of a couple. Yo, what is up, Rally? How's it going? You do anything fun or spectacular this week? Again, like for me, this week's been pretty all right so far, and I am actually very much looking forward to next week. We kind of glossed over the Thanksgiving thing, but after the half marathon, just gonna be relaxing, chilling, and hanging out with the family. I did also buy Sonic Crossworlds because it was on a sale, and so me and my family are a big Mario Kart family. Like, if we're together, we're either doing like some kind of like activity, you know, like family activity, like carving pumpkins, decorating Christmas trees, going out for like people's birthdays. But if it's just like us getting together just to hang out, we're playing Mario Kart or Smash Bros. So I'm like, listen, I love Sonic. I'm the biggest Sonic fan. So I had to get Crossworlds, and I'm so hoping that we'll all like it. So then we can switch over to that, because I love Sonic. Desert Bus is a driving game that's literally driving for 8 hours on a desert road in 8 to 16-bit graphics. Wait, please tell me that there is a little bit more to the game than that. Please tell me that there's a little bit more than just doing that, please. Okay, though, I will say a big conflict I have with my new learning is that half of my family is extremely homophobic. I'm so sorry to hear about that. That sounds awful, especially if that's related to you discovering more about yourself and discovering that your family is like not really like supportive and like that against it. I'm so sorry to hear that you had to go through that. I hope everything like gets better though. 100% Silk Song. It was fun. Remind me, was this your first time playing Silk Song? Was that the first time you've done that, or is this like a second playthrough type of thing? Nothing more Lamau, maybe like a cactus from time to time, but that's it. This can't be a thing. Right? Hey God. Desert Bus. I still can't believe a game like Desert Bus exists is the first thing I find when I look it up. Desert Bus VR? There's nudity in this game and gore? What are you talking about? Why is this game age restricted? What are we talking about here? Hang on, let me get in on this. Language, suggestive themes, violent references. Well, this is an 8 to 16-bit, so like I guess this is just because it's the VR version. What about like the normal version? Hang on. Steam. Desert Bus, Steam Workshop. Wait, this isn't even a man. I mean, this isn't even you can turn into a whale jaguar? What are you talking about? Wait, this game might be like the sickest thing actually. What the freak are you talking about? That sounds terrible. That sounds awful. I love that. I genuinely love that so freaking much. No, first time. I was just taking my time with it. That's freaking awesome. So, overall, I know you were already talking about like how amazing it was in the last one, but overall, what are your thoughts? How much did you love it? Oh no, I knew they were homophobic before. I just didn't really apply to me until now. That's fair. It didn't like become like a forefront thing in your life because it wasn't applying until then. And I'm so sorry they have to go through that. I'm so sorry that it like they are treating you like this and like that. That's awful. So yeah, just make sure you're always reaching out to people if you ever need help with anything like that, because that sounds like not a great place, like a situation to be in. Fun fact, it was on Sega too. Hi. Oh, hello, Leah. How is it going? How's it going down under? How are you doing? I love... You know, this is going to sound like you've been typecast a little bit. I love that your introduction is always, hi, with the Moolah Chaos. I love that that is always your introduction. Whenever I see that, I'm like, oh, it's Leah. Oh my gosh, let's go. It makes me excited. It makes me excited. Hang on. No way VR normal person looks old. Yeah, the VR actually, like, I don't know. It kind of looks cool actually being the one to drive a bus across the desert road, especially if there's extreme violence and stuff like that. It's such a weird step in direction of like, here's the normal game. It's driving a bus, and sometimes you're a whale. Then it goes on to like the VR version, and suddenly it's an age-restricted thing because the normal game wasn't. The normal game wasn't age-restricted in the slightest, so it's a very different game. But that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know if it's on Steam though. Oh, that's the thing that I found it on was on Steam, but it might have been like just like a discussion about it. Maybe I could have clicked on one of those. So, oh, by the way, if you go off the road, you start all over. Oh, dog. Yeah, no, that sounds like a listen, like damageless runs like that. Like if it's a thing of like, you can get like 8 hours into a thing, mess up one time, and then you have to start all the way over. I'm like, no, I simply value my time too much. I don't have enough time as it is to be spending doing that kind of shenanigans. I can't. That's awful. That's terrible. That's why, like, even like as much like to bring it back to kind of like Silksong, like what me and Riley are talking about. As much as I love Hollow Knight, like granted, I haven't beat it yet. I'm only like 6 hours in. I love it. It's amazing. If I was doing a no damage run, that is the fastest way to get me to hate something ever, is to do a challenge like that. Because it's just not for me. It's just not for me in the slightest. Best platformer ever, as far as I'm concerned. That's so valid. That's so valid. How do you feel like it's gonna do in like because the Game Awards are like being announced, and like for me in my brain, I was like, oh, dude, Silksong has a really good chance of winning like all the things and even Game of the Year. But then like all the things came out, I was like, Clair Obscur 33, Clair Obscur 33. I'm like, oh yeah, that's totally gonna win every category it's in, including Game of the Year. Like I haven't played it yet, but just from like what people say about it, like people describe like Clair as like a life-changing experience. And I have it ordered. There was like a special physical edition that was sold, and I bought that. But it's not released yet, so I'll be playing it whenever that comes by. I haven't decided if I'm going to be like streaming that or recording like a let's play of it or what I want to do with that game, but I'll play it eventually. But yeah, no. Again, if it's better than Hollow Knight, I have to agree. And I think that's how you know like Hollow Knight and like Silksong are that good. That despite the fact that I really actually do like platformers, like, you know, I grew up playing Mario, Sonic, like yada yada, all that kind of stuff. Hollow Knight already is, in my opinion, also like the best platformer, and if Silksong is better than that, then that just makes it the best platformer ever. So that's awesome. That's so awesome. Oh, hang on, we gotta kill this person. Like put it in twice. What the freak are you talking about? Hang on, we shall kill all of them. Yeah, let me get this bot out of here really quick. Boop, boop. Go ahead and slam them with the banhammer, baby. Let's get them with the banhammer. Murdered, dead, destroyed. Oh no, they don't support me, but our relationship doesn't change because of it. Yeah, which is like it's like a sticky situation to be in because it's still like your family and everything like that. Like it is some like very like tricky waters, especially like with it being a new kind of situation. So wait, what do you mean it's from 1995? Oh, this was the Sega comment. It's the Sega comment. I'm good down under. That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm so glad to hear it. So glad to hear from you. Knowing that everything's going good. Man, the idea of hanging out with family is weird for me. My family hate each other and would never willingly hang out with one another. All right, so is there like tea to spill here? Or is this another like situation that's like keep that under wrap? Because again, I'm always down to ask questions about like these kinds of things as long as they're not like too personal. You don't want to talk about it. Because if I ever ask anyone in chat a question that they don't want to answer, just say not comfortable answering that. That's all you need to do, and I will never ask about it again. But like that's crazy and hard because like with my family situation, like there are some parts of the family like I don't really see my mom's side of the family at all. And I'm not going to go too deep into it, but it's just because, like, a lot of dysfunction on that side of the family. People move apart, like, move away from each other. People are like, I don't want to see this part of the family anymore. But, like, on my dad's side of the family, that's, like, the side of the family, like, I've known all my life and I've been very close to all my life. Like, when it comes to, like, birthdays or Christmases, it's really only my dad's side of the family that, like, we, like, see and, like, that kind of stuff. So, like, it's really, like, over on the mom's side of the family, like, everything, like, there's all that kind of drama. Because that's actually something that I'm, like, incredibly grateful for, is that me and my immediate family, like, despite the fact that I am so astronomically busy and I see them maybe a few hours a week, like, we are still all very, very close. Okay, I have to make a signature introduction now, too. Hello there, dancing dinosaur. Let's go, let's go. Get the dancing dinosaur in here. See, I love it. It's also like Rally, yet Rally's yo always makes me just so happy because it's like, even before because the way my brain works is I read what is said before I read the name, which is sometimes how I get like confused on who's talking, is that I sometimes read the chat message before reading the name, and then I start going off on whoever we're talking about before actually like reading who it is. But whenever I see the long yo, I'm like, that's Rally right there. That's Rally. That's awesome. Wait, we shall kill them. They are now dead. Silksong is 100% getting best indie game of the year. Freaking Clanker. What? Oh, that was the Clanker to the bots. Yeah. I think, was Claire nominated for best indie? I think it was. That's just the thing. Again, it's such a stacked year. This is reminding me of like the 2023 Game Awards all over again, where it's like so many of those games, if they were released in other years, would be like an easy landslide victory for Game of the Year. And yes, it did obviously come down to like Baldur's Gate 3 just like cleaning out everyone else. But like Tears of the Kingdom, if that came out like another year, easy Game of the Year. Easy Game of the Year. Same thing with like the Resident Evil 4 remake. I'm pretty sure that was nominated for Game of the Year. If that was released in like a different year, it could have been Game of the Year pretty comfortably. Same thing with like Mario Wonder and stuff like that. Like that was just like a stacked year. But I feel like this is kind of like the same thing, where like Silksong, masterpiece, incredible game. But then, like, what was other games? There was also a couple other games that got nominated. And I'm like, yeah, that makes so much sense. That was, like, from everything I've heard about it, masterpiece of a video game right there. But then again, people describe Claire 33 as just, like, the best, like, game of the decade. Game of the, like, past couple decades. Best game ever material stuff. Like, that kind of talk. So I'm pretty sure, like, even though I'm sure I'll love Silksong a ton, I'm, like, pretty sure Claire Obscura is just gonna sweep through everyone. Hooray, we win. I'm not really terrible at I'm really terrible at not telling people things even when I don't want to. Well, I just want you to know that, like, especially like in these chats or like wherever else in this community, like if there's anything you don't want to talk about, there is zero pressure. So like if I ever ask you a question and you don't want to answer it, just say no, and that's where we will leave it. If anyone else asks you a question and you don't want to answer it, that's all you need to say. And if anyone is ever pressuring you into saying anything, just like whisper to me, send me like some kind of message, and I'll make sure like get that talk taken care of and resolved, because I don't want this to be a place where anyone's feeling like they need to talk about things that they aren't comfortable with, or feeling like they have to talk about things, essentially. So wait, what the hell did I find? One sec. Wait, what are you talking about? Okay, I found a game called Weird Dreams on Steam, and yeah, it's bizarre. Well, you know, with a name like Weird Dreams, I would guess it's a little weird. It's kind of like being like, oh my gosh, this adventure is so bizarre that these JoJo's are going on, you know? It's just kind of like part of the name. For example, I just said I didn't want to talk about my learning, and I've had 3 messages about it. Oh no, it's not that I know. I'm just really bad at keeping my mind changed, like I'm kind of comfortable with it now. Okay, I mean, that's fair. As long as, like, it's something that I can actually, like, warm up to. Like, maybe at first, like, the idea of talking about it is, like, big no-no, but then, like, you kind of warm up to the idea of, like, talking about it. That's a totally, like, fair perspective. No tea, really. Everyone just has their own individual, is just their own individual person, and many of them just individualistic. Many are just shitty people, like literal KKK members. People in my family would rather be their non-family friends for good reasons. Yeah, no, for real. I'm not gonna lie. I have some strong stances. I've been told that maybe I'm a little too woke and a little too, progressive like that. But if I had family that was in the KKK, I don't think I'd have like it, you know, like it would obviously suck. I obviously don't want to like cut them out, but I'm pretty sure that's where I would go. That like they can get out of my life. I don't want them there. maybe that's just the woke liberal in me talking, but I'm not very comfortable with that idea. So that, you know, again, totally fair. That's crazy. That's crazy. So the thumbnail for the game is just crazy though. That's why it's crazy. Let me look this up. I just switch up like way too quickly. I think it's also like comes from like when it is like a highly like emotional kind of situation. I feel like it's also just because like your mind is just kind of scattered, you know? At least like for me, like the amount of times like if I like something like horrible like traumatic happens, it tends to like leave your brain in a weird state of like you don't really know what to do with those emotions. Weird dreams. I just looked up weird dreams as if that isn't just gonna pull up a bunch of like articles about weird dreams. Game. I'm guessing it's on Steam. Weird dreams on Steam. Huh. You know, it just kind of reminds me of something that you'd see from like the 80s and 90s. I'm not gonna lie. It kind of feels like a Goosebumps like cover, you know? That's kind of what it makes me think of. My own personal view is I don't care what your views are on things as long as you don't do terrible things with them. For example, I don't really care if someone's homophobic. Now, if they're bullying people just because they're gay, I do care. I think, which that is also an interesting perspective to take on matters like that. Because it's kind of like, again, like someone's having like, how do I put this? Like, not to go too political, not to go like too political things, but it's kind of like a lot of people who are like, very I'm just gonna say on a certain side of politics, and like the people that they vote for, where they kind of like just because like someone voted for like someone, like let's say like if someone like voted for like Trump or whatever, like that necessarily isn't going to mean like I'm going to cut them out of like my life or whatever, but like let's say like they're horribly radicalized and they are like going after people and being very prejudiced, like that's more the thing that I care about than if that's just like their political leanings essentially. So I feel like that's like not a not too indecent way to like put it. I was searching random games from Dreamscape and found that somehow. Lol. Andrew, you just have a talent of finding the oddest little things to send me. Yeah, no, that is your talent. You find these strangest little things to send me. Like there was that one, I think it was like a mini golf game or something. I don't remember what it was exactly. But the entire time, like I pulled up like the trailer and we watched it together because you recommended it. The entire time I was thinking like, what are we watching right now? What are we watching? It's a good vibe. It's a good vibe. Yeah, what the golf? Exactly, what the golf? Yes. Exactly. But I think with that being said, let's go ahead and move on over to the game, because I don't know if we have too much left of it to go. It feels like we're at the end. Like, I don't want to put, like, my eggs in the we're gonna finish it up now basket, but it does feel like we are definitely, like, closing in on the end of the game. Because I'm like, where does the game have to go from here? Like, literally, even, like, the chapter that we're on, like, the, here, I can, like, pull it up. Let me go ahead. Also, hang on, I need to mute the desktop audio. That way, actually, no, I shouldn't mute the desktop audio. Let's go ahead and just turn off the music. I'm remembering how to stream. I go a few days without doing it, and I forget how to do it every single time. It is one of my many talents, after all. Andrew's talents are finding weird, obscure games. My talents is being bad at streaming. That's what I'm good at. But yeah, let's go ahead and get on into it. But yeah, I can actually pull it up. Like, wait, where is it? Oh, it doesn't show the progress here. Oh, wait, no, it does. It's right here. My camera was just kind of obscuring it a little bit. The chapter that we're on is called The Road Home, and we're 60% through. And The Road Home feels like you would, like, title, like, a final chapter of something, essentially. Like, we might have, like, one more chapter after this, but I don't think we're that far away. I have a talent of finding the most bizarre games. It's my magic power. No, for real, for real. Also, another weird thing about me being raised in a particular homophobic family is that I inherit some of it, sadly, which is a bit weird. I feel like that's just like, oh, hello, 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 insert. How's it going? Also, we did all this. We're just gonna skip through it. That is kind of like the nature versus nurture kind of thing, where like an environment that you are raised in can really do a lot of shaping. But I feel like it says a lot about like you as like your character if you're able to like go against any kind of like those bad kind of raise. Oh, hydrate. Like those kind of bad teachings, especially as like your worldview is like horizon, like not worldview is horizoned as your viewpoint of the world is like expanded. I feel like it says a lot about your character if you're able to like go against what you were taught. Oh wait, we already did that call, didn't we? Let's go down this way. I kind of forgot what we were doing. I think it definitely set us back like a minute or two, or did it not? It's stuck. Okay. Classic Silent Hill. It's not a Silent Hill game if most of the doors are locked. Or aren't locked. We love streamers not stream working. No, exactly. I think that's one of like my biggest like charms is so one thing you can always count on me for, it's not my consistency in like streaming schedules. It's not in like the actual quality of the streams. The only consistent thing about me is the scuff, that I'm bad at doing this. So, OMG hi. I'm finally free from the shackles of family. Ayo, what does that mean? What do you mean by that? Free from the also, did I change? I think the YouTube thumbnail right now is still the FNAF one. That's fine. I'll fix it later, I'm sure. Let me just do something else with the family. I mean, not with the family. We're having a lot of family talk today. Family is in fact a shackle. Oh, God. You know, if we just like take that a little bit out of context, we could really start like making like some like edgy like Sasuke kind of like dialogue out of it, like being like, family is a shackle. I'll sever these bonds to gain more power. Like kind of stuff like that. Oh, that's immediately where my mind went to. There's propane inside, but no tub. Excellent. When you think about it, there can be gay homophobics. I mean, like there is a lot of like internalized stuff like that. Like you can definitely be again like prejudice against groups that you're a part of if you have like that kind of like a mentality internalized from the way that you've been raised, essentially. So that's definitely a thing. Fish, we love doors. We do in fact love doors. My favorite kind of doors are the ones that don't open. Though that's my favorite. Note from Hinako. Oh my gosh, wait, am I like writing notes to myself? That's adorable. We're keeping like a journal? I'm still alive, but tomorrow I'll make sure you draw your final breath. I don't care if it's your special day. Is that... Did I put out a hit on me for me? Like a hit on me from myself? What did I do to me, dog? It sounds like everyone hates Hinako, including Hinako, and that's not good, girl, all right? We gotta get that taken care of. Listen, once we get out of here, we're gonna do a lot of, like, self-love kind of, like, activities, you know? We're gonna go, like, start, like, working out on our own for our own goals. We're gonna find some good hobbies that we really enjoy. We're gonna make sure you love yourself, all right? That's gonna be the plan. I feel like it... But it's definitely a lot less than it used to be. Let's say I used to be exactly like my family. Yeah, again, but that's also, like, again, hard, like, not to, like, go too deep into it, but saying that family is a shackle, like, that's definitely something that they are kind of like a shackle, like, is that they are so formative in your worldviews. Something was hanging here before. Yeah, like a coat. That's what this is for. Did I really need to take a note on that? Oh, you're right. No, I did need to take a note on that because I'm stupid. Wait, can I use these? Hang on. You're able to see secrets concealed within the dark shrine using the mask. Hold. Okay. Okay. What did I... Was it in the puzzles? Light. Memories. Secret box. Information. Where did I take this note at? What did I take a note on? It's a hook. You know what I mean? Oh, Darilla redeemed a stretch. Thank you, thank you. Ooh. That means I finally have time to myself after like weeks of constant social interaction. Oh, that sounds so freeing. Listen, welcome to a good circle of introverts. I'm like literally the type of person who like if I hang out with someone like multiple days in a row. Wait. Ominous photo. Besides the group, there's a collection of other photographs. Okay. I guess this is a thing I can do. Sure. Can I, like, take this off and hang it? Oh. Do I just need to turn them all upside down? Well, no, because then something would have happened, right? Something definitely would have happened then. But yeah, no, like whenever people like sometimes if a friend will ask me to like hang out like twice in a row like back-to-back days, I'll just be like, hey guys, no, I'm tired, I'm sleepy, I get tired from like socializing with you guys. So the fact that you're able to do it for weeks, I respect that. I could never. I would probably just like shut down as a person at that point. My favorite kind of doors are the ones that alert the entire family that you're moving when you aren't supposed to. The good old kind of like, it's kind of like the staircase, but like you have that like one specific step that like normally doesn't creak, but this time it just decided to, and now everybody in the house knows that you're moving about. That's especially like the worst thing when it's like really, really late at night and you're like, I just want to go get like a cup of water or something, or like get a snack, and now suddenly the entire house is awake. That's always like the best time. Certificate of full payment to Shimizu Kanta. Certificate of full payment. This certificate has been sent to certify that Shimizu Kanta has paid all outstanding loans and is hereby released from any further contractual obligations. We thank you for your continued patronage. Let's go, introverts. Come on, guys. Let's all sit in the room together and not say a single word. Unironically, I kind of love that. Like, that, again, that's how you really know you're comfortable with someone is, like, when you could just, like, sit... You can just sit in silence and not have to worry about like entertaining each other. Essentially, it's so nice. Like, oh god, this is gonna reveal like how like some stuff about me. I don't think I've had a relationship like that since I was in high school. Like me and a girl would sometimes just like get together and just read separate books together, or we'd write separate things together and like barely say anything. Like we were the type of people like we were hanging out like basically every single day. There used to be a calendar here, I think, just because that's just the type of relation we had during high school. And I was also a lot more social during high school, I will say that. As I've gotten older, I've definitely become a lot more introverted, but a lot of our time spent together was just doing things separately but together. The sword and the fox fought, battling upon a set of scales. The heavens themselves shuddered at the ferocity of their struggle. Day after the day, the sun rose behind the fox's back and set behind the swords, yet their fight knew no end. The scales upon which they fought, however, were no more, having been destroyed long ago. Which, like, I've actually been wondering for a while, like, why is it that the older I get, the more introverted I become? Because, like, before, I used to be, like, I would go to work and have to interact with people all day, because I used to be, like, very, like, I worked in a kitchen, I dealt with customers all day, and then I also worked in a hotel where I talked to people all day, every day. And I used to be able to handle, like, I'd always get, like, a little drained because I've always been a little introverted, but I could, like, handle it. But now it's, like, legitimately, like, if I spend more than, like, if I don't get, like, alone time at least, like, every other day, it's just over. Does that look like Shu? That looks like a box. Hang on. Wait. I found another obscure game on an old Xbox. What do you mean on an old Xbox? What do you mean by... How did you just find that? How did you just find that on an old Xbox? Were you just holding on to this Xbox? It won't open. Hang on. Pick up. Wow. I wonder if this calendar has something to do with that hook that used to have a calendar on it. Mayhaps we should go check. How do I find these? I'm cursed with cursed games. Dang, Hinako, chill. Suicide hit. I don't know. That is kind of what it sounds like. And that makes me worried, because we've already suffered so much. I kind of feel like we deserve a little bit of a break. And just considering the fact that everyone hates us, could we not love ourselves a little bit, you know? 8-Ball, is this crazy? Says you'll have to wait. Darn. I'm neither an introvert or an extrovert. Sometimes I make popcorn in the middle of the night. Wait, I'm an intro extrovert. Is that just someone who like you gain energy from both being with people and away from people? Like it doesn't like drain you. Also, I should probably actually like check out that calendar after we put it up instead of just running away. Does that mean like you can just like handle all kinds of situations? Because if so, then I'm pretty envious of that. Like I would greatly prefer. It definitely turned on this room. I would greatly prefer to be able to handle socializing with people more than I do. But at the same time, I also really like being alone. I really like having like like we were talking about at the beginning of the stream. I really like having like the thousands of projects that I have because I just enjoy working on them. I enjoy like doing my own thing a lot. Granted, again, there are some times where I'd be like, am I like missing out a lot on like life stuff by not like being out with my friends more or being out with my family more? But at the same time, like I also do like socialize a lot more. Like I'm always drained because of how much I socialize, so I don't really know. I need to figure out life, you know. I sometimes make popcorn in the middle of the night, but you at least do like the thing where like when the microwave's about to beep, you open the microwave like a second before that. You do at least that. Please don't hurt me. I choose pacifism. Can we talk this out, friend? I'm here to get the good ending. Okay, there we go. Because that's what I try to do. Also, dude, I miss popcorn so bad. I never, ever, ever have popcorn in the house, because if I did, I would literally pop a bag of it every single day and just go to town on it. Like, it would be a genuine problem if I had it in the house. It's too addicting. Like, when I go to the movies, I always inevitably get handed the entire tub of popcorn, and then everyone else will stop eating after a few handfuls, and then I'll eat the entire large popcorn by myself. It's not healthy. It's probably an addiction, but that's fine. There are worse things to be addicted to, I guess. Half my family has a massive popcorn addiction. Oh my gosh. Well, you know, I can relate to your family about one thing, I suppose. No one. It's called Obscure. Oh, is it Obscure? Obscure's a horror game, isn't it? It's like a older horror game. There's like even 2 of them. I've always wanted to try it, but I haven't. Is that the one that you're talking about? Hang on. Okay, die, please. No, don't. This is unnecessary. You're gross and no one likes you. I have an online friend group. And I'm the youngest person in the group, being 3 years younger than the second youngest, and yet I'm the tallest person in that group. You love how that goes. I used to have a friend that was like that in one of my friend groups. We called him Ridley, specifically from Smash Bros, because he was like younger than everyone by a couple years, but he was the tallest. But you never know it looking at him, because he was always hunched over into some degree because he had like a really bad back. But whenever, like, I always said he was, like, shaped like a question mark. But then whenever his, like, spine would unfurl, he would suddenly go from being, like, the 3rd shortest to the tallest by a few inches. And again, in real life, I'm 6 foot. And we had another friend in that group who was 6'1". And then this guy would legitimately go from being, like, 5'8" to 6'3" by just straightening his back. It was kind of insane. Actually, introverts don't like to just talk, but they like being around the person they really care about. Exactly. That's like the kind of relationship that I just had with this person. I feel like that, like, not to go like too deep into anything. What do I want more? Do I want more stamina or do I want more health? Or do I want more Omori slots? What Omoris do I even have right now? Equipment. Omori. Bamboo. Increases max sanity. Increases max health. That's the one we have on right now. Right, max stamina, max sanity. When we're using a sort of item, you won't let me interrupted by normal attacks. Yeah, I mean, we might as well just get it, I guess. We'll see if, like, the Omori is actually, like... No, I don't want to draw Omoris right now, actually. Let's enshrine. Wait, no, not enshrine. Fuck, I always get confused on, like, what all the things are. Omori. There we go. Perfect. Whereas, like, what was I even gonna say? I was gonna say, like, because of, like, just, like, a lot of, like, tragedy in life, like, my view of, like, relationships has definitely, like, kind of shifted over time to where now, like, all relationships kind of, like, are a little bit draining on me to a degree. And I'm not gonna, like, go too much more into that. Just because I think this is more stuff that I need to talk about in therapy. You know what I mean? This is more of, like, therapy talk. I don't like I don't like you, personally. Oh, don't. You're so wet. Why are you so wet? Okay, come at me. So I need to kind of lock in a little bit right here. Because these guys are actually like really hard. Are you take a swing at me, dog? Okay. Oh, come on! Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh! Who knew that swinging a weapon indoors would be a little hard because of hallways? Oh. Oh, I killed him. Was that weird to anyone else? He just chose to not fight back at any point. That was really weird. As you grow older, you tend to appreciate the quiet time you have to yourself, since socializing can really drain you. You know, that is fair. And you also just have like so much more going on as like an adult, like so many more like problems and things that you have to take care of yourself because you are now an adult. Personally, tortilla chips and French onion dip is very satisfying. Ooh, wait, tortilla? Hang on, I didn't fully comprehend what you were saying. Tortilla chips and French onion? I have never heard of that combination before. That pickup. Oh, sweet. Thank you. I was just thinking of like something like a good old Lay's potato chip with like French onion dip. Like that is bomb. I've never tried it with a tortilla chip before. That sounds weird, but I'm also very down to try that. Oh, that would be like a fun stream to do. Everyone just recommends like their weirdest, like, I like this food combination thing. And then like we could like all just like try it out together. That could be like a lot of fun. I clicked the button. I actually clicked the right button that time. I think I'm gonna die. Please die. Fuck! No! I died! Okay. Well, that's fine. That's weird. That's a weird combo. I kind of dig that. I love hanging out with the people when I'm in public, but when I'm home, I'm usually alone, but we'll socialize. See, when I'm also getting to the point of like, I don't... It sent us back this far? Oh, no. Oh, 07. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Rally. Can I get an 07 in chat, please? This is crazy. Oh, okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Wait, which brand is the best one? Honestly, I don't know which brand is the best kind of popcorn, just because I haven't bought popcorn. Outside of, like, I think Cinemark. Cinemark has the best popcorn, but outside of, like, movie popcorn, I refuse to get popcorn. Because it's like, when I describe it as an addiction, it is genuinely that bad where I can't, like, have it in the house with me. It's the same thing as, like, goldfish. I used to be a huge goldfish fiend, but I would get, like, a huge box of it, and that thing would be gone in a few short days. And it would, like, lead to, like, you know, that's not really the best thing to be eating constantly. So honestly, I don't know. God, I want some popcorn now. Dude, my mouth is unironically, like, watering right now, wanting some freaking popcorn. I want some so bad. But to be fair, my brother and dad are going to go see the Chainsaw Man movie together on Tuesday. So I'm definitely going to have some popcorn there, because at the movies is the only time I permit myself to have popcorn. Stamina might be good. More time to hit the enemy. That is true. I got the thing for Morimori's and then just didn't put one on. I'm so good at this. I'm very good at video games, I think. Yeah, it's a good thing you don't talk about it. I'm a terrible therapist. I'll just roast you. Well, for me, it's like, I don't want to, like, be sad. Yeah, not be sad, not be sad. But, like, it would just be, like, a very long discussion, because it's, I guess, like, to kind of go into a little bit, it's because of, like, friends passing away, like, that kind of talk, which has greatly changed the way I view relationships, and, like, has caused me to kind of, like, emotionally retract myself from relationships in a lot of way, especially as I get older and more introverted. That's kind of an issue that's becoming worse. But I'm working on it. I am, in fact, working on it. First time seeing you die. I know, it's kind of crazy that it took that long for me to die. Oh wait, where was the Omori? Was it here? Oh wait, no, we need to go to, like, the weird other world of this place or something. But I am going to save here so we don't have to do all of this again. Let's go ahead and record. Boop, boop. Though there wasn't, honestly thought there wasn't a death screen, lol. That just shows how goated I am, though, you know? Like, you guys know me, best gamer of all time, as you know. Definitely didn't take 26 hours to beat one funny skeleton man, because I'm that good at video games. That's funny, that's funny. Thank you for the 07s. Blah, blah, blah. Is that you? Is that you, partner? Another fun fact, about me. My 3 initials spell out a word. This word is perfect because it fits my sense of humor so well. A 3-letter word that fits your personality super well. What would that be? The first thing that came to mind was cat. I want to say that your initials are cat now. just cuz. Not gonna lie, I'm getting too impatient for FNAF 2. What about you? Unironically, yes. Which is gonna sound weird, cause God, I'm so pretentious and like overly critical of things. I was so critical of the FNAF 1 movie and being like, oh, it could have been better. But I also had a great time because I had Freddy Fazbear in it. So like, I'm simultaneously like a huge like film snob and like story snob while also being like, but it had Freddy Fazbear in it, which means I kind of love it, you know? So like the first movie was like kind of disappointing in that like I think it just could have been a bit better. Well, a decent bit better. But I'm also like, but I really want to see the second one because I'm probably gonna love it still, regardless. I hate you. I forgot you were there. I forgot about your existence. Oh wait, that's actually kind of cool. Doink, doink. It's because the bat's broken. It's turned into like a stabbing weapon. That's actually like a really like I don't know if that's just. Oh, I thought I could like stagger you in time. Like I don't know if that's just like what she would do with a charge attack on the bat regardless, but I think that's a really cool attention to detail. If that's how like the weapon's like durability changes how it functions. That's so cool. Can I open this? So yeah, that's a long-winded way of saying like I didn't think the FNAF movie was that good. I'm so excited for the sequel, and like you, I'm becoming very impatient. Because for some reason I remember it being said that it was coming out during October. And then it's very obviously not. It very obviously wasn't released during October. For obvious reasons, I won't say what the word is. Popcorn. Why is my most used emoji popcorn? Why is your most used emoji popcorn? I don't think I ever see you use that. As I like maybe once every blue moon. He's so game video because popcorn. What is that? Andrew, what does that mean? He's so game video. What are you implying there, dog? Bro, here's the font Comic Sans. It gets PTSD. Dude, oh my gosh, the amount of times I'm reading funny comics on the internet. I see Comic Sans pop up, and then I just hear Megalovania play in my brain. It's not healthy. It's probably a trauma response. Okay, let's do this. Actually put on another Omori, because we can do that now. And then we can proceed. Let's go ahead and do a max stamina. Okay, our max stamina is a decent chunk bigger. Let's go. Let's go ahead and just save again. Well, it's like an abbreviated version of the word. Oh, okay, it's an abbreviation, not an actual word. That's fair, that's fair. If I don't see Chica hitting the gritty like she did in Into the Pit 0 stars, you know what? That's so for real. I'm not ready for the wider public to see... Oh, this is my room. I don't think we came in here last time, did we? I'm not ready for the wider audience of the world to see Toy Chica. Letter from a man. I do not believe there is any reason you should be tied down by your younger self. Likewise, there is no reason your future self should be constrained by the you are today. Thank you, by the way, for the beautiful pressed flower. It was the first gift I received from you, and I will surely cherish it until the end of time. Oh, that's kind of sweet, and also like a very like philosophical kind of outlook on life. That was cool. And also, again, probably something Hinako needs to hear right now. God, there's so much that we have to re-explore now. Yeah, that's gonna be awful. The thirst was already unreal when it was just constrained to the audience of people who watch like the theories and the couple people who actually play the video games and that kind of stuff. It's gonna become so much worse. Oh, hello, friend. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Please, you were such a good, nice punching bag before. Please just let me pass peacefully. Oh my gosh. Oh, hang on. I'm getting like a notification. Apparently my storage... I'm currently streaming and recording this at the same time, and apparently I'm getting notifications about my storage being constrained. So we might need to do some fixes with that really after I kill this guy. Let's kill this guy, pause, and then let me take care of that really quick. Wait. He's so video game. He's very game. Nice. Thank you, Andrew, for all the beautiful compliments. I feel like I fully, truly understand something, I'm sure. What is this? No, hang on. Unorganized and unedited things. Let me go ahead and delete that. Delete that. And delete that. Hang on. I need to now find my recycling bin and get rid of that. I did not realize I was that low. Also, sorry if my audio now sounds truly dreadful. I did not realize my storage had gotten that low. There we go. I'll have you know, it's an amazing combo. But yes, try it. It's insanely good. Okay, I'll definitely have to try that then. Because, to be fair, I do really like trying new things, especially when it comes to food. Because when I grew up, I was so freaking picky. I was legitimately like the kid of like, if it's not chicken nuggets, I don't want it. And I'm still kind of like that as an adult, just a little bit. Listen, I'll go out and I'll just get chicken nuggets and fries a lot of the time still. But you know what? I do try and expand my horizons in terms of food and cuisine quite often. So yeah, we'll definitely have to try that. Again, I think that'd be a fun time of like just maybe one stream have everyone recommend like their weird favorite food combinations, and then the next stream we'll come back and just do a full like taste test thing together. I think that'd be like such a fun activity. Because I always wanted to like try doing more stuff as a community. I just feel like I never have like time to like set things up like that. So like that could be like a fun, simple one. My initials is EAR, which is ironic because my hearing is bad. Oh, don't you love that? That's kind of like to reference Silent Hill, a video game we might be playing. In the first one, there's a doctor named Kaufman, which I think is, you know, the irony I think speaks for itself on that one just a little bit. Huh. I can't tell if these are normal creepy kid drawings or like something to be worried about. I can't tell. I'm always alone, so I'm okay with playing by myself. That means I have the right dish and the left dish all to myself. I like to play with Kokeshi dolls a lot. I'm extra careful to share them with Hinako and with left Hinako and right Hinako, so it's fair to both of them. I didn't read the left Hinako, so I went from Hinako and right Hinako, so I was like, wait, is this actually like going to be like a weird thing where there's two Hinakos? But I was like, no, left and right Hinako, she's talking about herself. Okay. Where have we been to? Okay, so that's where we need to go next, is down this way. Here's a quick tip. Make Megalovania alarm. The PTSD will wake you up every time. Unironically, I might need that. Okay, I'm going to admit something to you guys, and you have to promise to not make it weird. Okay? Can we make a deal? Can we make a deal? I need confirmation from everyone here for that. Before I go on about it. I've been ad struck. Oh no. Oh dear. I didn't think about Toy Chica. Also, Matt Pat voices Toy Bonnie. I'm so excited. See, I'm so excited for that. And apparently, I think Megan Fox is like, I don't know if this is just like a joke or anything. I hear Megan Fox is voicing Toy Chica, which is crazy because the budget for these movies are always like insanely low because it's a Blumhouse production. But I feel like Megan Fox would like cost like a decent penny or something. Yes, indeed. Okay, I'm getting confirmation. So my alarm right now, and has been for the past couple years, is a TikToker, not easy being wheezy, just screaming expletives at me and telling me to wake up and swearing at me and that kind of stuff. And it's been that for a couple years because, you know, obviously going from silence to someone screaming at you wakes you up pretty fast, in my opinion. And I also want to try and get, like, it also encourages me to actually wake up and turn it off before anyone else in my house hears it, because most of the people, you know, like my grandma, doesn't exactly appreciate hearing people just scream expletives all the time. There you go. I screamed. I reacted for you. So it encourages me to actually wake up and turn off the alarm and make sure that it gets all taken care of. But the thing, oh gosh, you're the one who beat me. I'm running from you. Oh, no, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. I'm running from you. I'm not fighting you again. But the issue has become that I'm now too comfortable with being screamed at by this alarm. I'm too used to it. So it now So it now no longer wakes me up. And when I was telling people this, everyone gave me weird looks for it. And I don't know how to feel about that. But yeah, that's my little story. That's my story that I need no judgment for. Hang on. If you ask something before the ads break I sadly didn't hear. You know, that's fine. I already told the story. I already told the story. Or do I need to take this picture? Can I take it to my room? There's probably like somewhere I can take this that I just have completely obviously overlooked. Let's check my room. Is there like a nail in the wall that I can like put it on? Which one of these rooms had all the pictures in it? Chicken nuggets are S tier food. I know. And some people look at me like I'm a child for saying that, but it's just the correct opinion. Okay, checking the map. Let's just make sure there's nothing down here, right? Blessed hand mirror. When taking fatal damage from normal attacks, this mirror will break instead. Oh, health, standing, and stamina will be fully restored. It's like a fairy bottle from Zelda. That's beautiful. Wait. Yeah, the first movie is more focused on being a thriller, aka more humor-focused movie, but productions have promised the second one is going to be more horror-focused. And that's kind of the thing. Because, like, at least, like, I know a lot of people don't find FNAF scary, but I think the first game, despite not being, like, the scariest thing ever, I think it had, like, a really good handle on, like, really setting the atmosphere and tone. Like, one of the reasons it became popular outside of, like, YouTubers, obviously, is just because of, like, how effective... Oh, freak, I keep overlooking things. Where do I need to take this picture? It's how effective it was at setting, like, the atmosphere through, like, the sound design, through, like, the sets, through, like, the unnerving images of the animatronics. But then as, like, the years have progressed, it's just kind of become, like, a smoother, cleaner version of what it used to be to kind of lose, like, a lot of that horror elements. That's kind of, like, why at the beginning, like, we were complaining a lot about, like, FNAF, like, Security Breach, just blatantly not a horror game. I don't, like, it's tagged as a horror game by, like, you know, Steel Wool and everything. It's not a horror game. What is there to be scared of in that game? And Secret of the Mimics is just not a good horror game. Like, it tries, I just don't think it's very good. Whereas I feel like the first games, like, had a decent understanding. Ooh. Are you really screaming at us because some tea was made bad or something? Like, what's going on here? You know, I kind of hoped I could pick this up and read it while things are going on. Yellowed calendar. A calendar placed in the room for some... a calendar placed in the room for some reason. That is some S-tier quality writing right there. Why is this thing here? I don't know. Beautiful. Perfect. Yeah, you tell her, Hinako. Stab him in the balls. I hope that, because, like, there's a lot of, like, theories in my brain. I hated my father. Yeah, valid. He seems like the biggest douche. But I didn't really like my mother either. That I'm like a little worried, like, is it gonna, like, turn out like that one of our parents killed us? Because, again, there's a lot of thoughts of Hinako already being dead during all this, and that she died a bit ago. Oh, God. Did you really track me down? Like, listen, I'm kind of flattered, but leave me alone. It's a little creepy and desperate. Hinako, move forward slightly, please. Don't hurt me. I'm just gonna walk right on past you. Do not... Hang on. Oh, I actually need to check this last door, so I'm just gonna kind of squeeze right on past you really quick. There we go. Oh, it opens. Oh, let's go. Okay, let's just look around it here really quick before running away. Because, again, I don't want to fight this thing. Our weapons are, like, kind of already, like, pretty destroyed. Wait, hang on. I once had a conversation with someone when they said chicken nuggets were overrated. I never talked to them again. Mainly because it was a random stranger. Yeah. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. You have to change your alarm every once in a while, otherwise you'll get used to it. No, that is very true. I just haven't. That's a thought. It's kind of like one of those ADHD thoughts. It's kind of like responding to people. Like the amount of times I've like had messages that pop up and then I get distracted and then I never go back for like weeks to responding to that person. It is who, you know what I mean? It happens a lot. It's like whenever I'm like thinking about the fact that I need to change my alarm, it's when I'm out like doing something and I go, oh, I'll do it when I get home. Proceeds to never do it when I get home. Hinako's diary. I hate my dad. I wish he would just die. I hate my mom too. She deserves to die as well. Okay, I don't think your mom deserves that much. If I could just turn into a monster, then I'd take the two of them and crush them to death with my bare hands. I hate this house too. I hate everything. Everything. Oh, wait, so this game's kind of like Wish Fulfill. Open the drawer. Hey, oh, you were being so patient and nice. Yoink. Yoink. Okay, running time, running time, running time, running time. So this really is like Wish Fulfillment for we're turned into a monster, specifically one with big hands. Big hands, good for crushing people. You know, a little bit of Red Riding Hood situation going on. Interesting, interesting. I wonder if that actually like, if that's actually being influenced here. Me personally, I picked the most annoying thing that I hate. That's fair. There was a time where I had it like be like songs that I liked, and that was a terrible mistake. Started to really hate those songs, but that's when I was like in middle school and like high school and stuff like that. So I was kind of stupid. Errand quest, Hinako. I'm sorry to ask, but could you drop by Shu's house and buy that stomach medicine for me again? Also, please let his family know that I've been getting better thanks to them. Traditional medicine truly is better than all those modern drugs, and herbal remedies are far gentler on the body. Tell them that I'll pay my bill at the end of the month. Mom. Oh my gosh. Is it going to turn out that we poisoned our parents? Is that going to be the twist? That's going to go crazy. So yeah, I'll figure something out. I'll let you guys know what I eventually decide on. Gosh darn it. Nice one, Bozo. How's that door taste, idiot? Come out and chase me. Because I actually do need to fight you, because I want to go into that room. Bonk. That really didn't make you flinch at all, huh? Okay, hang on, hang on, hang on. Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Relax, dog, chill, chill. It would be really bad if I was just backing up into other enemies. That would have been really bad. I'm glad that there wasn't anyone there. Oh, whoa, Hinako, come on, girl. Oh, shoot. Why? No. Please, this is not where I'm dying. I refuse to die here. Let me just go ahead and take this. Okay, I need to kill the doll. I need to get that one to be... No. I should have attacked it there. I need that one to be the one in the front because that's the one that's damaged. Okay, I just need to focus on it. I have a lot of healing items. I'll just use that. Okay, it's done. Ooh! Okay, no, we're fine. Oh my gosh. Oh gosh, Hinako, work on your aim, girl. Listen, this is a joint effort. Us sucking is partially your fault too. Okay, there we go. Man, I really miss my monster. What the fuck am I trying to say? I really miss my monster arm. There we go. I figured it out. Gosh darn it. Stop backing up away from me when I'm trying to hit you. Oh my gosh, there we go. Leave me alone. Wait, what the freak? I ran out of space again. Wait, how did I run out of space? I deleted a bunch of things. Hang on. I'm going to read some chats while we get that taken care of. Oh, that time of day yet again. Upon my stumbling upon bizarre games. Diver's Dream 1998. What the freak are you talking about? Remember when FNAF was really made as a shitpost by Scott originally? Wasn't it more like, not really like much as like a shitpost? It was more along the lines of like, hang on. Wait, what the freak? It was more along the lines of, just like someone told him his stuff was creepy, so he decided to like lean into it. Isn't that how that went? Okay. There we go. Empty recycling bin. There we go. That should work swell for us now. There we go. Bloop. Let's get back to starting that. There isn't sufficient space to start recording. What? What do you mean there isn't? I have 100 I have 221 free gigabytes now. What are you yapping about, brother? That's fine. If anything happens, I'll just download this stream later. That's okay. You know, it's two. Wait, hang on. My wake up alarm in the Guardian Stalker thing from Breath of the Wild. I always wake up in a cold sweat. That's a good one. That is a good alarm sound. Because not only is that like actually like just like, I don't know, a bomb kind of sound, like sound design, but like it also gets like the anxiety up so hard. Ugh, it smells horrible. What is this? I wonder what this could be. I have no idea personally. No idea, honestly. It's a mystery. Kitchen knife? I don't know if I think a kitchen knife would be worse than all the things that I have, so I think I'm good. Hang on, I'm a little bit behind on the shadow. Very description. 10 out of 10 calendar. Yeah, the description was so good. Kill your dad, Hideko. Yeah. Unironically, like, listen, if that happens, I won't feel too bad about it. If the dad dies, I won't feel terrible. Chicken nuggets are overrated, in my honest opinion, but to each their own. Rowley, how could you do this? I feel like this is like finding out that like your hero is a terrible person. This is kind of like finding out about like Markiplier cheating in FNAF 2 and not actually getting the 1020 mode completed. This is how that feels. How could you say that to us? I respect all opinions but that one. Yeah, definitely a Kevin. Wait, which one? Who's a Kevin? Who's a Kevin? I think I might have fallen behind on what y'all are talking about. 07 again. Listen. We fought our way through. We did it. Oh, I definitely need this. Well, the odds of us actually getting another Emma are so low, but I think I'll replace this. I'll replace that. Hi, Kevin. Kevin, no. Actually, no, he deserved it. Oh, are you talking about, like, the guy who came over to try and, like, who just joined the fight? Tuh. Disgusting. Hated that guy. Will the stream crash? Are you kidding? Yeah, no, the stream's not gonna crash. I've just added a space to record. That's all. Everything's fine. Oh my gosh, speaking of this thing, let's save. There we go. I think is strawberry juice. That one monster that kept following you. You know what? That's so fair. That's so valid. Kevin is like the worst name. Kevin and Kyle. We could have also named that one Kyle. I think that would have been fair. Wait, hang on. What do you know is too good to be true before I finally made a typo? Wait, what was your typo? My wake up alarm. Oh, in instead of is. I got you. I found it. What do you mean? The Secret Mimic was a horror game? The way those animatronics move incredibly fast for no reason generally made me scream so loud the neighbors yelled from their The neighbors yelled from their window? Really? That's so funny. I think genuinely, I think it's just the fact that I play, like, a lot of horror games. I love horror. So when I was playing through that game, there was never a single moment that I felt even the slightest bit of tension. Like, when I am streaming and recording, I do feel like I tend to play up things, like, slightly, but, like, 99% of the time what you're seeing is, like, my genuine reaction. I think I play things up, but, like, 5 to 10% maybe. Maybe I play it up a little bit. But everything that's happening is my genuine response. Like, if I'm getting angry, I'm getting angry. If I'm, like, getting, like, emotionally, like, upset and, like, crying and everything, that is generally how I'm feeling. Same thing with, like, fear. I'll never, like, play up how scared I am in a game. And that game, like, did not make me react at all. And so, like, again, that's one of the reasons I stopped playing it, because I'm like, there's, like, no real, like, gameplay to it. And so if the only thing going for it is, like, the horror aspect, well, the horror's not scary to me. I'm gonna die again. I want my monster arm back. I felt so invincible. No, please. No. Heal. Hideko, pop those pills. Take every single one you got. We are not losing here. Okay, come closer. No! Hideko, please. I was expecting this thing to come forward a little bit. Oh my gosh, please. Please, just. Oh, it's dead. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Okay. Everything's good. My weapon's about to break. We are Okay. I miss the other kind of dolls. The normal ones. I did all that work to find a single red capsule. I used like 4 to find 1. I'm very good at this game. Can I open this? Can't open it. I'm so glad I'm so glad I had that option on this door for some reason. Thank you. Dried carcass. Ah, my favorite snack. It's strawberry juice. Wait, my name's Kyle? Oh, fuck. I mean, Kyle's such a good, strong name. Only, like, genuinely, only my favorite people are named Kyle. And I think that everyone in chat can agree and attest to that, you know? Oh, God. Why? Why? Is this not a thing that I can pick up? Okay, please. Pills. How offended would you two be if I just ran past? Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. No, let me go. Hang on, let me go ahead and just, it won't budge. Okay, go away. You are the most annoying people. Your guys' names are probably Kyle and Kevin. Oh. Don't throw up on me. It's a very simple request. Just don't. It won't open. What is this bird pattern? I don't remember. There's a lot going on. I'm stressed out. You've gotta be kidding me, dog. Oh God. What did we just walk in on? Yeah. I like dried carcass more. Propane tube, a pipeline that can be connected to a stove. Looks old, but works fine. Huh, just like me. I was not paying attention to anything she said. I'm so stressed right now. See, and like, insert, I wish I had that kind of like reaction to it, because like, again, one of the reasons I was so excited to try it is because I had heard so many good things about it, but I was just like, I was just bored while playing. Ow, I was really, no, I just wanted to open the door. That was entirely my fault. I know it's my fault. Please stop hurting me. I want to end things amicably. Can we not just be chill? Oh. I always try to like time it. How did you end up over there? How did you came forward? How did you end up over there? There we go. I have no idea how any of that just happened. I'd eat chicken nuggets over dried carcass. Yeah. That would be so. What the freak happened here? Dad, your creepy doll collection's getting a little out of hand at this point. I think you've collected too many. I should leave right away. I kind of wanted to break it, but I can't. That's such a funny response. That's so based. The only horror protagonist to be like, yeah, that? I'm not dealing with that right now. That's so funny. It was so worth almost dying for. But like, unironically, that's what you should like. You should go. Why did I pull out my crowbar? Oh, because you're here. Like, that should be like someone's like review. Like, it should be like a 5-star review of like a restaurant or something. Like a local mom and pop kind of. Oh, fuck. I saw that the door could be opened. You go there, you give it 5 stars, and just let it go. I'd rather eat this over dried carcass. Oh, we found another Emma. I was wrong. I was so terribly wrong. You know, I kind of like the crowbar more than the steel pipe. I'm not going to lie. Despite the fact that that's kind of what Silent Hill is about, is just piping people. I kind of prefer the crowbar. Please don't be any enemies in here. No, we're good? Okay, we're good. Can I take this uniform? Mine's a little... dirty. Oh no, you're right. Kyle is a Kyle's a terrible thing. Don't forget about Dareth. Oh my God, Dareth? I haven't heard that name in generations. Another stinker. Another stinker. What's like? What are like the other worst names? I feel like Karen has to go on there, but that kind of has like a lot of like internet cheat points with it. Like Karen definitely has to be up there. What else? Wait, can I already go through this? Do I still have the items? Oh, wait, how do I check, like, propane tube, picture frame? I still have this. Propane tube. Can I think it was in the kitchen, I want to say. Which one of these places with a kitchen? I'm saving. Unfortunately, I must take my leave, for Valhalla had called, aka my bed. Good night. Well, enjoy your stay in Valhalla. You have earned your stay in those grand halls, and thank you so much for being here. It was good again to talk to you. So I hope you have a great rest of your night. Good night, insert. Yippee, hear me out. Chicken nuggets made out of carcass. I mean, isn't that technically what all chicken nuggets are made out of? Are like carcasses? Where do I need the propane thing at? Again, I'm sure she said it. I am sure, or maybe we need to go through another chain. We need to go through like another set of this. There we go. Good agua. Good agua. Yeah, let's go through another like set of this, and then we'll do it again. All Karens I know are saints. Is that true? I don't think I've ever heard of anyone knowing a good person named Karen, outside of the one from Pokemon, but that's cheating, because she is truly a blessing on this world. Stop. 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 I don't want to fight anything else. I don't like you. I don't like hitting... I clicked it, but I was slow. I clicked it. No, please. I don't want to fight anything else. I just want to go about my merry way, have a chill, traumatizing evening like all of my friends have. I do not wish for combat. Ugh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, we're fine. We are killing it. Also, I'm not going to lie. This is just kind of like a little, like, thought to myself. I'm pretty sure I didn't change any of the YouTube information. I'm pretty sure it still says that we're playing Bloodborne or something. I think it's saying... I think it says we're playing Bloodborne. I mean, it says we're playing Bloodborne. The picture is Secrets of the Mimic, and we're playing Silent Hill F. I'm really good. Oh, I should have... I should have left the offering. Hang on. Where's the shrine? I'm just going to run past things really quick to find a shrine. Oh, it's back here. I do like that all of this is like the same like layout each time. It's helping me not get like too terribly confused. I say as I wrong in the complete opposite direction, but it's fine. Yeah, let's go ahead and... Only 200? Bro, I thought that this was like your favorite thing. I thought dried carcasses is like what you like to eat up. Boop. Valhalla is for those who died in battle. This stream is a battle to put up with. Dark Matter Zeros VS. Listen, I know I'm not easy to love, but if you don't like me at my streamer, you don't deserve me at my slightly less annoying, alright? That sentence made sense, I'm sure, as long as you just don't think about it. Why is it so red in here? Hello? Hello? Oh, perfect. Oh, we're back in the picture room. Oh. Hung the picture frame on the wall. Guys, I did it. I beat the game. It's over now. They're crossed out. What do I do with this? I feel like now we have all the pieces of the puzzle. What do I do? Do I turn everyone upside down? Clickbait increment. You forget that hating you is kind of my bit in this community. No, and it's a valid... It's low-key kind of a valid bit. Wait, hang on. Who do we have pictures of right now? We got Ma and Pa. Hate those guys. We got Rinko. #1 op. Then we got... Oh, we had to turn them all right side up. I'm glad I did this puzzle in reverse, and it was only me trying to... Like, genuinely, that wasn't my attempt to solve the puzzle. That was me just flipping them around so I could look at who was in the pictures, because I'm like, I'm pretty sure that this is, like... Those are literally just the same things as, like, the, this picture just kind of like spread out more. But it's like, I just want to be sure and be thorough. So let me run through and do all that good kind of stuff. And then I accidentally solved the puzzle. So, you know what? I'll take it. Like, listen, it's a good bit, you know? I can admit that hating me is a good bit. Wait, hang on. Find crest, 1 of 3. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Is there... Okay, no, we still need to find that. Can I now hang the calendar on the wall? No. Oh, I can now just travel back and forth. Oh, hello. Another steel pipe. You know, I'll need to keep like a mental note of those things to come back for when I eventually lose my stuff. Because now we're also getting to the part of the game where I'm going to take forever to get through. Thank you so much, little fox, for leaving me these pills. Because I'm terrible at puzzles. We still need to find... It won't open. Hang on. I don't know why we're so pressed to get in there. I know she yelled at... like, Shu, is that you? But I have no reason to believe he's in there. Like, he's so just not. Okay, so, like, what do we... What even do we need to do? We need to find the propane thing. Hang on. It would be in this version of the house, I'm pretty sure. Puzzle, yippee. Listen. We'll make it through this, like, these trials and tribulations together. All right, chat? We got this. We got this. Where do I want to go to try? Because I'm pretty sure that the pipe thing, hang on. We can go like this. Puzzles. Locker. Light. Memories. Secret box. Why are these ones still like, hang on. Are they done now? Okay, we got all the things there. Ominous photo. We got that one done. We did that one. My room. We did that one. Okay, information. No, we don't have anything on the, we don't have anything on the God, my brain just completely shut down right there. Holy crap. On the pipe, I mean, the God. Wait, is it a pipe? Propane tube. A pipeline that can be connected to a stove. Looks old, but works fine. We just need to find the thing that we needed for this. I just forgot, like, what... Because we read something that's like, oh, it's full of propane and all that kind of stuff. I just forgot what it was. We ran through this part already. Oh. Hello, room. Fancy seeing you here. I need to stop clicking on stuff. I know I have a full inventory. Certificate of full payment. Shimizu Kanta. Certificate of full payment. The certificate has been sent to certify that Shimizu Kaita has paid all outstanding loans and is hereby released from any further contractual obligations. We thank you for your continued patronage. Fun fact, a group of crows is called a murder. No, and I love that. I don't know why they're called a murder. I don't know why. That's the thing. I'm pretty sure it's just I'm pretty sure it's tied to the fact that like crows bring you bad luck and all that good kind of jazz. But I just think that that's so funny to call a group of anything a murder. I don't know why. It's stuck. Is that gonna block it off? There we go. I hate you. I hate you personally. Oh, Hinako, the enemy's right there in front of you, girl. Please, just take a step forward. That's all I'm asking. Oh, that's all I'm asking for. Don't you know that running with knives is dangerous? For me? Okay. Oh, I meant to dodge. I'm so bad. Nope. No. Okay. Oh, please. No. Gotta take the opportunity. Smack her. Oh, I can't die yet. No, we're good. We got it, girl. We're fine. Okay, is there anything in this version of the room? Oh, there we go. There we go. I was like, wait, this looks right. This looks right. I was like, why is the door closed? Yes, it works. Awesome. Now what? Bloodstains, who did this? I'm just gonna leave this on. I don't know what I need this for. I'm just gonna leave it on though. What other things do we even need solved though? Wait, why could I pick that up? Equipment? Oh, it's because I used one of the first aid things. Okay, okay, okay. What else is there to work on right now? We need to find something to put into the propane thing, obviously. What items do we have? Collectibles. I love that we still have the key to Sakugo's mailbox. Shoulder bag, Emma. We picked up another one? Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure I said we're probably not gonna find another one in this playthrough. Immediately picked up another one. Where else have we yet to go through? Is there anything that we haven't like interacted with over here? Oh, thank you, empty drawer. Those are my favorite kinds. Personally, I'm not a fan of finding helpful items when I'm looking around in games. That's just a personal preference. I know that a lot of people think that's like a hot take, but you know, I think they're just wrong. Okay. I'm gonna switch over, and then we can... Hinako, Hinako, Hinako. There we go. There we go. Let's go back to the kitchen on... Yeah. Let's go back to the kitchen on this side and see if that works. Please don't be any enemies in this area. I'm pretty sure I killed everyone. Please don't have any respawn. Is this the way? Yes, this is the way. Okay, okay. Yay, kitchen. I'm so scared. If this doesn't work, this is going to be like a, oh no, I don't know what to do anymore kind of moment. Oh, what's this? Oh. Oh, Riley. Okay. Grandma, how heavy are you? Foxman. Okay, Grandma's heavy. What if we put... That one's so heavy. Why? Let's put Hinako over here. Ooh! Oh! Okay. Grandma, you come over here too. Oh my god, wait, that worked? I didn't think... Oh, of course. You're just gonna spawn in. You're just gonna cheat and be like, hey, I'm here now. Why did that happen? What does that mean? What does that mean? Does that mean that there's now gonna just be a bunch more enemies? Watch that be what it means. I'm willing to die on this. Am I? No, I'm not. Okay, I'm gonna fight. Because I don't want to get, like, ganged up on, you know? Nope, I'm running away. No. Ooh, perfect dodge. I'm leaving. I don't care. Hey guys, guess what? Don't care. I'm going through the magic door. Can't chase me, idiots. Bye. Oh, okay. 8-Ball, does he got this? Forget about it. Uh-oh. Hey, guess what? 8-Ball was wrong. I had it. we did it. We did it. Yay. Okay. So, does this... why are you even here? How'd you get in the house? Okay. Wait, is there even the puzzle thing? No, there isn't. Oh. Hey guys, I gotta go back through the magic door. Hello there, friend. You're looking lovely as always. I'm just gonna head on out. It has nothing to do with the fact that I hate you or anything. I just don't want to be around you anymore. Oh, God. The fact that she pulls up the crowbar instantly is like, well, I can't wait to be hit. Is this one of the crests, or is this... I would low-key kind of prefer if it went to the other door. I know it does. I know this is going to be like the last thing. but I'd like it if it did. Okay. Bam. Second crest. Okay, so we had the Forgotten Shrine like put in origami. There's a custom to its tradition. Wait, hang on. Wait, where did was there an origami thing here? Hang on. There's a custom that said to get rid of your worries like magic. You write grievances that you can't tell anyone on a piece of paper, fold it on an origami fox, and then throw it somewhere that no one else will find it. If you happen to come across someone else's origami of grievances, you can put it to rest by reading it. No matter what's written on it, you have to keep that information yourself and not tell a single soul. It's a tradition that's been in this town for ages, but it was particularly popular with middle schoolers. Some kids would indirect bully others by writing gossip about the people they hated and making sure to put it in a place they would see it. I personally don't like to write bad things about people, or read them for that matter. Good. They say that you can put those complaints to rest by reading them, so I make the effort to read them out, but to be honest, I'd rather not pick them up when I see them. I remember Rinko folding up all the time. I don't know what was on them, but I saw her writing down things during class and folding paper into foxes on multiple occasions. She keeps writing her complaints on pieces of paper, but instead of burning them, she just decides to throw them in the void and let them accumulate. I like that sentence. She just throws them into the void to let them accumulate. I think that maybe one day all of those grievances will pile up and suffocate her. Okay. Sakuko says that if you put something as abstract as your feelings into words, even as a complaint, that will be enough to put your heart to rest. When you're feeling down, it's like having clothes scattered around in your room. And when you write it into words, it's like you're folding them into nice and neat piles. It's basically like organizing your feelings and folding them away to put them to rest with a Nari-sama. This is apparently the real magic behind the origami grievances. So now where's that origami puzzle then? Park of Memories. Okay. So we did go through that. Is there anything else here to go through? I mean, there's actually just a lot more here to read. Just on all these like locations and stuff. That's pretty cool. Or just like on Space Wars. That's cool that there's just a lot of like extra stuff written down. Oh, I was on the wrong thing. Ominous photo. I was thinking like these aren't really puzzles though. Scales. My room. Ominous photo. Yeah, we have really solved all of the puzzles that we've discovered. So where else have we not gone yet, really? It looks like we've gone everywhere in here. Let's go. Well, no, because if we go back to the kitchen, it's just gonna be. It's the same. The issue is that Residence 2. So we did that one. What is here? What puzzle is there here to solve? Oh, there's another door I haven't tried. Oh, let's try and get to. Can we get to the Residence 3? Hang on. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna save again just in case. Whatever. It takes half a second to do. Can we even get back to Shimizu Residence 3? Cause which one are we on right now? Map. We're in 1. Okay. And then if we go through the door. Pretty sure this just takes us back to 2. There's just a map button, right? No. Wait, oh yes there is. Yeah, there we go. And then this takes us to 2. But this is gonna be, oh, hello. Nope. I'm just running. I'm leaving behind. Hang on, let's look at this map. Before we move on, let's look at this map. And just like really look over if we've done everything. Because this is where we found the 1 crest, so I don't know if it'd be here. So let's go to 3 really quick. Yeah, okay, so we can go back to 3. Okay, excellent. So how do I get back to that room? Okay, we do have to go past the one enemy. That's fine. I can just run around. They're not that big of a deal. Hello, hello, hello. Please don't release any pus at me or scream at me or lay any babies. If you have a child in my house, I'd prefer it if you didn't. Oh, God. Oh, God. Just go quietly. Just please work. Please. Oh, wait, that actually barely hurt. Is this not the door? Oh. Yup. Okay, so that door is a no-go. Awesome. Yay. Okay, let's try exploring down here a little bit. Let's look at this door. It won't open, but there's a pattern of a bird on it. What does that mean, though? I don't have any kind of, like, bird key, though. And then, yeah, we have... What happened to my propane tube? Where did... Wait, camera? Hang on. Can I get that to happen again? No, I don't think I can. What the freak happened to my propane tube? I probably just left that in the other residence. Weird. I was kind of hoping that I could come back here and find something to actually, like, I don't know, burn or cook or something. Okay, maybe there's more to all of this, right? There's got to be something. I should leave. I should leave right away. Ow. Ow. Can I potentially break this? Let's just give it a hit with a sledgehammer. I mean, it'd be stupid. Did that damage my sledgehammer at all? Let's try it one more time just to see. No, okay, it doesn't. Okay, I just want to make sure. Fuh. I mean, I feel like... Oh, there's a bird in the room. Oh, wait, hang on. What in the room has a question mark on it? Let's go check that out. Because I feel like now that we have everything mapped out, it's going to be a lot easier to keep track of everything. Whereas, like, before, I definitely feel like I was, like, getting a little overwhelmed with, like, having, like, the 3 layers, everything going on, not really understanding what's happening at all, murdering all the enemies and that kind of stuff. Whereas now, it's just a real chill time. We could just run through this place. There's only a couple people around. And I have a lot of the pieces, like, kind of set out for me. Hello, goodbye. I hope to never see you again. Okay, what in here has the question mark on it? Oh, here we go. Wait. Examine. What am I looking for here? Boop. 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 Oh my gosh. Is this what it feels like to be short? No! Why? Where did you come from? Oh, I guess you were just, like, from the beginning. That's fine. No, it's okay. No, it's fine. God. Nope, okay. I even heard them coming, but I didn't really think they'd be able to get me. Just, you know, just had to make sure. Just had to make sure. Is there anything else in here? No, okay. Let's keep investigating this. Fudge, jump scare. No, for real. For real. Is the bloody container not the thing? I feel like that's like the standout thing, is it not? What do I need to be investigating here? Examine. Hey guys, I'm stupid. I'm clicking R1 instead of L1. Bwop. 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 Wait, okay. Oh, there we go. Oh god. Block of wax. A semi-transparent block of wax placed in my diary for some reason. There seems to be something stuck inside of it. Oh, excellent. My favorite thing. A big ol' hunk of wax. Let's go take that to the propane thing in the other version of this house and melt that wax so we can get the bird key out of it, and then we can come back. Okay, at least the kitchen's, like, easy. Is, like, the house just, like, kind of, like, rotated? Is that, like, the bit that's going on? Is it just kind of, like, rotated a little bit? Okay, there we go. Sweet. Awesome. Excellent. I can't wait to get jumped as soon as I walk out this door. I didn't even have time to walk out the door before I got jumped. You gotta be kidding me. Noink. Go. Just run. Just run away. Fighting truly gets us nothing. There is no reason for it. My weapon's about to break. I know, Hinako. Trust me, I know. I know. Oh, wait, why did that took us back to here? Wait, is but there still isn't the bird door here. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We are good. I have a question. Yes. Oh, hello, Tracy. Tracy, hello, hello. How's it going? How's your night been? What is your question? How's it going? What is up? Bird door. Bird door. Hang on. That was embarrassing. We don't need to talk about that ever again. Why? Why does your stream on YouTube say playing Bloodborne in the title, has Secret of the Mimic in the thumbnail, and you're playing Silent Hill? You know, it's crazy. It's crazy that you bring that up. I just like to clickbait. I just like to do a little bit of trolling here. You know, I'm just kind of like a silly, goofy little guy. You know how you know? Listen. Oh, hang on. Cutscene, hang on. Oh, the scene's over here. Oh, get him, Hinako. Call him out. He's so gonna hit you. He's gonna hit. Oh, yeah, just like that. Blackbird and swordplate. What else do we got here? Yokon. Oh. Lamau. Anyways, hi. I just got home from work. Work has been hell this week. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hopefully things do not stay like hell. But bro, multitasking? No, for real. I'm just really trying to, like, you know, I keep talking about the fact that we're going to get back to, like, studio lawn games eventually, and I'm just trying to really make sure I get through all the games that we're playing so we can get back to that, you know? I'm just trying to be, like, a good streamer in that way. Just trying to get through as many things as possible. I have an 11-hour shift tomorrow, so you know what that means. Oh, God. Wait, so I said I hope that things get better, but it sounds like things are remaining... How many of these things do I have? I'm just going to get the steel pipe. I'm just going to replace this with the steel pipe. Yeah, that's fine. But it sounds like it's staying just as awful. It's staying just as terrible. I'm so sorry. That sounds so hard. Just want to stop by and apologize for not doing my mod dues properly. Absolutely no worries. Your job and real life should always take priority over this. Like, everything that you need to do to take care of yourself is what you got to do, so it's totally fine. But yeah, no, if you cannot stick around and you got to go to bed again, take care of yourself. And also, I'm so sorry about your day tomorrow. That sounds awful. Especially if the week's been as bad as you said. That sounds terrible. So, absolutely no worries about it. Struggle. Day after the sun rose behind the fox's back and set behind the swords. Hang on. It was funny. It's so funny how you told me you wanted to pay me modding and immediately work got busy as hell. I'm out. Yeah. Hang on. Also, really quick question. Thank you for that. I was shrimping before you go. Wait, hang on. Oh, that was such a good crack. I'm so sorry. Have you found a new GPU that you want for your computer? Have you found one of those yet? Spine. Thank you so much for that, Andrew. Day after day, the sun rose behind the fox's back and set behind the swords. Yet their fight knew no end. I haven't even had the chance to go to the store and check, dog. No, exactly. That's kind of like what I was like wondering about. I was like, with how busy you've been, like all that good kind of stuff. I was just curious about it. I'm too preoccupied with paying for my Visa right now. That's so valid. Ugh. There we go. But yeah, I was just curious about that because I was like, oh, I've been meaning to ask about it for a while. So I was like, oh, right here when I remember. Because again, the ADHD, I'm like a baby. As soon as you go out of my line of sight, Tracy, I forget about everything. You know, that's how I am with like most people in my life and most things. As soon as you're out of my line of sight, I forget about everything. But yeah, so again, I was just curious. But yeah, I won't keep you for too long. So yeah, if you have to go, then you gotta go and take care of yourself. Once I find out what model I'll get, I'll let you know. Promise. Sweet, sweet. Thank you, thank you. Day after day, the rose sun behind the fox's back. Do we have a sun? Journal. Okay, hang on. Oh, I don't even need to do that. But yeah, gonna head to bed now. Have fun playing Bloodborne. Oh, we're gonna really enjoy Bloodborne and finishing Secrets of the Mimic and playing the rest of Silent Hill F. Again, we just got such a busy night tonight, you know? So, hope you have a great rest of your night and sleep well. I'm physically waving, but you can't see it. I start... yeah, have a great rest of your night. It was good to see you for a little bit. The sword and the fox fought, battling upon a set of scales. The heavens themselves shudder at the frosty of the struggle. Day after day, the sun rose behind the fox's back and set behind the swords, yet their fight knows no end. The heavens themselves shuddered at their ferocity. I genuinely thought that was going to be the answer. I'm not going to lie. So the fox and the swords fought upon the scales. After the sun rose behind the fox's back and set behind the swords, yet their fight knew no end. The scales upon which they fought, however, were no more, having been destroyed long ago. What does that mean? Hang on. I'm gonna do some research. This is gonna sound so stupid. I'm just making sure I know which direction the sun rises and the sun sets. Direction the sun rises and sets in. Okay. Sun rises in the east and sets in the west. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's go back over to the YouTube chat. Sun rises in the east and sets in the west. So if the sun rose behind the fox's back and set behind the swords. So yeah, no, the fox doesn't need to be here. Oh wait, no, wait. If it's set behind, it rises behind the fox's. Never enter Santa's workshop. Never eat soggy waffles. Hang on. The sun. The sun rises. Never enters Santa's. I wonder how. I might be taking it too literally. I was about to say, but the fox is turned this way, so that could cause issues. But so let's go like this. No. Oh! There we go. Oh, I'm so smart. I didn't realize I could turn it. It opened, but what was that about? That's such an excellent question, Hinako. Why would you put such a weird, silly little puzzle like as the lock to your door? Why would you do that to the lock of your door? Red capsules. Bunny, bear, rooster, fox, peak emojis. They are very cute. Pine tree emblem. I don't care. He's a stinky boy. Tell him to go away.
じゃあ買い物に行ってるとか言っといてよ。
はいはい、わかったよ。
Me? Are you gonna do anything? Am I gonna just go now? I'm not gonna lie, I was expecting like a little ghost of Shu to just be standing there.
私が見えてるよね。とうとう私の声まで聞こえるようになったんだ。そんなとこに立ってないで入ったら。
I was just inside
ちょ
there.
うど話がしたかったところだから。
Also, I like that I was like, earlier in the stream, I was like, oh my gosh, wait, are there gonna be like 2 Hinakos? And then yes, there are.
自分でもおかしいと思うの。自分で自分がわからない感じ。自分の気持ちが自分で理解できない。どういうこと？何の話をしているの？多分
She's so valid for that
あ
dog.
なたは私で、私はあなたじゃない。そういう気がするの。あなたは誰？私がひなこなら、あなたは誰なの？あ、ひなこなのは同じ。でも、心はもう清水ひなこじゃないのかもしれない。わけのわからない言い方はやめて。何の話をしているの？
Hinako's so over all this Silent Hill BS.
さっきからなんで何もわからないふりをしているの？ね、しっかりと私と向き合って、ちゃんと考えて。私はね、あんたをすぐに殺すこともできたんだよ。でもしなかった。なんでかわかる？ちゃんとあんたと清水ひな子と本気で話がしたかったから。私たちは対等に、そして全力で殺し合わなくちゃいけない。
Okay, dog.
なのにあんた
Fight
は
to the death as
逃げ回るだけ。
equals.
それどころか真剣に私たちのことを考えようともしていない。
Are you the Yeti thing that's been chasing me this whole time?
これ以上あんたが逃げ回るならもういい。もう今度こそあんたを殺すから。あんただけじゃないからね。お父さんもお母さんも殺す。この家もこの町も消し去ってやる。リンコもサクコも殺す。そしてもちろんあんたの大切な相棒もね。シュはどこにいるの？ねえ、シュってそんなに大事？あんたのこと未だに宇宙戦争ごっこの相棒だと思ってるんだよ。あんたのこと女だとさえ思ってくれてないんだよ。ただの幼なじみの腐れ縁。死んだって全然問題ない。シュは大切な私の相棒だ。殺されてたまるか。
Anyways, listen. Maybe it's just because I'm a little too disconnected right. Why? I heard it right before it happened. I heard that. Stop licking me. God, get off me. Nope. I am not about this. I heard it like a second before he hit me. Nope, nope, nope. I'm putting the pine tree in here, and then I'm leaving. Guess what? Can't touch me. I'm progressing in the game. Oh, God. Oh, wait. You can touch me. Hang on. Oh, my God. I thought I was going to go into a cutscene. I thought I was safe. Oh. Huh. I win. Oh. Gosh darn it. Okay. Oh. Gross.
うちの仲間で
Girl, I don't know why you're surprised. Your whole house has been hell, Borderline. Like, this is no different. Yeah, let's go ahead and get rid of that. Let's get rid of that stuff. Hallucinating loud jump scare. Yeah. Oh, okay. We're so, like, walking into, like, a boss fight or something right now. We're about to get pieced up so freaking hard. Hang on, do I have anything that I could sacrifice right now? Enshrine. I have that. Confirm. Okay. Yep. Even though that was like the best item, we have it. We have it to enshrine. Enshrine. Antique comb. Enshrined. We don't have enough though. We have enough for sanity, but I've never once ever needed more sanity before. So I think we're fine. Toolkit. Oh, excellent. Oh, I'm so scared. With how I forgot to save. With how terribly I've been playing today, we are gonna get destroyed in this upcoming boss fight. The boss is just gonna start like juggling us. It's gonna be the worst thing ever. I'm gonna get like 3-stock, GG, easy, like that the whole kind of shebang. Ugh. At least the scenery is going to be pretty well. What? The scenery is going to be pretty well. Oh, God. I was kind of like looking around the room. I didn't notice the feet until like a second later. I don't like that there's another hook left. Huh? What?
Nako, 遅かったな。今から始めるところだったぞ。誰のなんだと。それではご一同様、包丁のさえをどうぞご覧くださいよー。なんだその言い草は。
Oh God! Oh God! I was literally about to ask, are we about to have a boss fight against our dad? Oh, I'm so scared to see him. Oh. Oh, he just kind of looks like a big version of like those things outside. Oh. Oh, never mind. He has a weird mouth stomach. Okay. We don't have a choice. It's a woman's role in society. Okay, yeah, sure, Mom. Pop off, Queen, I guess. Whatever you say. Oh! Oh, that did us so much damage. Okay. Nope, nope, hang on. Whipping out the sledgehammer. No! Nope. No! No, this is not, don't do that. I don't like being ganged up on like this. This is not kosher. Okay, okay. Mom, stop. Okay, come on, come a little. No! Why do people not? Oh! Why do people not step forward when I want them to? We are not doing okay. I want to use the bandage. I want to use the bandage. There we go. Okay, do I have like dashing attacks or something? Oh, fuck! No, we do not have any kind of dashing attack. I thought it would work the try. Okay. Okay. Hey, dear old dad. I'm just gonna beat you to death really quick. Don't mind me. Oh, Mom missed. Oh, she sucks. Whew. Oh, I suck too. It's fine. I see where I get it. Okay. Oh! I thought you were stunned. I thought you were gonna be stunned for like a second longer. Stop. Mom keeps throwing the knife at me and not hitting me. She keeps hitting Dad. I mean, I'm... No. No. Bonk. No. No. Don't hit me. Don't hit me. No. No. Ah. Okay. No, we're fine. No, it's okay. Let's just repair our best weapon. Whee! Okay. 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 Mom, do you have more than 2 moves? I don't. Oh, I could have counted that. It's fine. Fuck. I know Dad's coming up behind me. I know he's coming up behind me. Ow. It's fine. Oh. Oh, wait. That also affects Mom. Who? Okay. You know nothing of your parents' struggles. You're a failure. No. Okay. 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 Just get her. Just get her. No. Doink. Oh, is this really what you want? Kind of. I feel a little bit less empathetic to your cause when you're trying to kill me. Knife. You know, I guess I'll... Hang on, I'm gonna switch over to the sickle. Oh, dodge too soon, dodge too soon. And then once this like gets a little too damaged, I'll then pick up the knife. Oh, wait, the sickle's kind of nice. It uses up like so little stamina. Oh. Okay, okay. Oh, your weapon blocked that? Oh. Okay, okay, no, we're fine. No, we're okay. We're good. We're good. Everything's awesome. Oh, really went right into that one. Okay. Okay, Dad, just kind of flail around for a little bit. It seems to be like what you're best at. I'm just gonna fully heal. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you've got this one. Womp. Good try. I didn't pick up the knife. Well, whatever. It's fine. We won. Where are you guys going? This is like so weird. The first time you ever beat a boss and they just casually walk away. Are they like going back there to like molt? Are they fusing? Or are they just dead? Oh yeah, they just molted. Okay, relax. Dog, who are you? Oh. Freshly squeezed parents. Something that'll really wake you up in the morning. Did I win? Parting on good terms? Oh yeah, that's definitely what I'd call that too, for sure. 1,010%.
少し楽になるはずだ。
Oh, we leveled up, thank you, I guess. Sure.
What?
まだ体が馴染まないのだろう。よくここまでこらえてくれた。
これでは皆々様に愛想を尽かされてしまうでしょうか。
そんなことは私が許しはしない。少し血色が良くなった。君の体にも合うようだ。先祖の霊に備えた米と水を混ぜ合わせてこしたものだ。神聖な力が宿っている。
Oh. I do like the idea of him just passing her progressively bigger and bigger bowls, just to be like, you gotta use your monster armor. You gotta use that armor.
もう出てます。ありがとうございます。
そうか、気をつけて。そうだ。君にこれを。もう君が私のものであることの証だ。
Oh, that's terrible.
行こう。君のために用意したものがもう一つある。
はい。
And of course he's gone. Because the only way he can lead us anywhere is through convoluted mazes and puzzles. But that's probably where we're going to... Bruges. The very old and precious Bruges seems to have a reassuring power. Yeah, that's probably where we're going to end it for now, because I don't really know how much more of the game we have left, and I don't want to get, like, too deep into this and then get right up to the end and have it be, like, super late, just because, again, do also have work in the morning, that kind of stuff. So we might be coming back to finish this in the next one, or maybe the next one after that, or maybe the next one after that. Who's to know? We don't know. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for coming out tonight. Again, I do think we're going to finish it in the next one if I had to be a Ben Boy, because it feels like the stories are kind of like ramping up to that point of the climax. I kind of thought we'd be able to get to that in this one, but I did take a little while to get through all the puzzles and stuff in the last like dungeon, essentially, and we also died. We had our first death, which is hugely surprising for me that it took us this long to die for the first time. But it did finally happen, which also set us back a decent bit, because we had done a decent bit of exploring before that happened, so you know how it is. But again, yeah, I don't want to get like too deep into this and then be like, oh man, now I have to decide between finishing it and continuing, or like ending the stream and going to bed, essentially. So we're gonna call it there for the night. But yeah, I'm very excited to see how this ends. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really feeling the story too much in this one. Like, I'm not really like all that invested. I was at the beginning. I think the game really had me for like the first half, but there's just something about it, and we can talk about it a lot more in when we actually finish the game, because maybe it'll like reel me back in. But I'm just kind of like feeling not too connected to this. Not connected. I'm not feeling invested really. Which is unusual for the Silent Hill games, because like Silent Hill 1, 2, and 3, again, like I was invested from beginning to end, wanted to see everything about it. Whereas this one, it's still good. I'm still liking it. I'm just not like feeling it as much as I was with the other Silent Hill games that I played. Yeah, we can definitely talk about more about that. We can definitely talk more about that when we actually do finish the game. So until then, tomorrow we will be coming back to play more Bloodborne. On Sunday, I'm going to be planning to play some... What should we do on Sunday? I don't have concrete plans for that. Is that like a snake up in the top corner? It looked like there were like eyes up there and something moving. That was weird. I'm debating on if we want to do like another Pokemon stream, or if we want to start going back to visual novels that Sunday. I'm not sure. I'll figure it out though for sure. But yeah, with all that being said, I'll see all you beautiful people in the next one. Bye-bye.